Well, with it, the much anticipated match against, Mamelodi Sundowns, which we will be playing them at home, FNB Stadium, at 7:30, obviously. Now, yeah, guys, unfortunately, even though I've brought you some news in the morning early on, ngithemba to release that video, the update came in rolling, and it was bad because it was something that I was not expecting. But at the end of the day, these are the update and the injury update about the players that you need to know about. But before seeing energy in terms of those details and who should be coming in to fill up for those other players, I will let you know on today's video of it. But before we dive into all of those details, please do make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you will be notified and be able to watch that video. Now, guys, thank you so much, for the love and support. I truly appreciate what you guys have been doing for me so far, and also Nami, I'm trying my best to make sure I deliver to you everything that you need to know. Good news, good trusted news that you can be able to rely on and believe it. Okay, definitely that is the same thing that is happening being said by QB. But anyways, going back to the video of A2, starting off with Omjita Lapana Etiosa Igodaro, which is a center forward. I was hoping Umchita, at least by Wednesday, the paperwork would have been done. But unfortunately now I have some more bad news, guys. Things are not looking good for us. So far, Tiwa Umchita has managed to pick up an injury, training. Now, I don't know what kind of intense training was it for him to be able to pick up an injury, because Namazi Wumuntu or injury free, to be honest with you guys. Ikodaro is a player who's always there. Whenever you need him, he's there to perform. But currently, Tiwanje just picked up an injury, and he picked up this injury. I thought the boy coach doesn't Navi, but anyways, we're not there, guys. We're not going to speak bad about our coach, but definitely it shows you to Coach Makakona. The guys, they train intensively, they train hard than what a lot of us are expecting from those guys. So definitely they need to prove themselves, because Kumbule has new signings. They need to make sure they show up for the coach, so that the coach definitely you are the player that I'm looking for, or you are going to help the team the way I'm expecting you to do so. So if he's doing extra touches training, performing very well, because I've heard from Abu Khalil Ben, even Coach Cedric Kaizer, with no Abachida at the training, they're doing whatever it takes to impress when it comes to their duties, so that they can be able to be given that opportunity. Because at the end of the day, we have to remember, each and every player that is going to play this season will have to fight for that spot. If you're not fighting, you're not doing what you need to do, then obviously and then we think something is wrong. But definitely there's nothing wrong. It's just the player giving his best to his ability. But anyways, we move on, guys. Even though Kodaro did not have this injury, at the end of the day, we wouldn't be able to play him because of paperwork. Last note, paperwork Sundowns is not going to work here. He needs to update and try or do a new work permit, so that it says as an employer. No, definitely now I'm waiting for this company now. Is it going to apply the fact that he's already stayed about 4 years? If he finishes 2025, then it's going to be his 5th year in South Africa, and then maybe he will be able to be a permanent resident or a permanent citizen, depending on how the system works. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what happens when you transition from this club to the other club. Does it still work? Because now he's changing that work permit. It's now going to be a different work permit. So in terms of that, I will try to do more research, but so far what I'm getting is not accurate. So I will try to get more information, and then does he need to stay another 5 years, or what is going to happen? And then we move on. We look at Aiden McCarthy Wafetu. So far, he updated corner manje Umchita has not trained ever since pick up that injury. He has not been training on Fana, which is yeah, it's not something I was expecting. I needed him for this game against Mamelodi Sundowns because I felt like this was or is the game that was going to test him. The capabilities, more with the lenta yenzayo, match in and match out. That beautiful performance. Is it something that is going to be able to do against a team that is so called the beating team in South Africa? But anyways, we don't know, guys. Since Aiden McCarthy is not available, that means we'll have to use Ozita Kwinika paired with Umchita Lapana or Inaso Mikael. Now, if one of them picks up an injury, then we would need to make a plan, because even Bradley Cross, yeah, Tiwanji, he's got flu. Is it going to be something that is going to last until, because this is the change of the season, so definitely we need to understand that obviously they're going to experience some things, certain things. So Kona, it's difficult, guys, but Nzautini, he's not the only player who's caught flu. Even Unkanye Soshinga na Tiwa, apparently he's got flu, and Kumbule naye izinto zakhe. I remember when I told you guys that everything looks proper. I think it's proper. Justin J, he was not training with the team, so currently again he's not training with the rest of the team because of flu, which they don't want us to win against Sundowns, but so surprise. And then also Ekden Chislet Tiwanaye, so far he has managed only to train with the team 4 times, and then he's still recovering. Mabasho, he's still recovering from the illness. Lena B corner Kumbule, I told you now he had a problem with he was sick, so definitely now he's another player who's still recovering, but at least he has managed to train with the team 4 times. But I was not too worried in terms of him, because at the end of the day we are covered when it comes to that middle of the park, so it wouldn't be something in a shoot. It's a huge blow, but a huge blow is Yaga Cross, because at the end of the day, if we bring out Cross, that means we'll be playing with only Upaseka Marco, and playing with Upaseka Marco on the left side. If he picks up an injury, because Naye, we do know Uti, he's not a injury free player. He's someone who does tend to pick up injuries a lot, and with the team that we're going up against, the Sundowns, yes, he does have experience. Is he going to be able to manage that left flank? Because I think this game needed a player like Okanye Soshinga, even though he's not available. Or maybe we can bring in Frosler, because at the end of the day, right, we still have Monyane. I think he picked up 2 yellow cards. Is it 2 or yeah? I think it's 1 or 2. I'm not too sure, guys. I wanted to buy my look at something as a spices. So yeah, with him, it's a risk move. So yeah, we are not looking good, guys. We are not looking good. It looks like things are against us. All odds look like they are against us, but I know our team will try to salvage something, even though we are not looking good, because Kumbole, even Russian Dotli, and also given him Simango, they're still being monitored through a rehabilitation center so far, because what happened with them, a major as well, but so far things are not 100%. And then we to Asanele Velabai and look, Batman, we all know what is happening. We're still waiting for someone to come in and give us a verdict when it comes to those young players, because Safa Ish and then I started this card, we might even finish for 2-3 months while we're still waiting. So far I think these are the updates that you needed to know about Songas Gevuti. How are we going to set up for a scheme? But I know we will make a plan, because at the end of the day we are a good team, and yeah, we need to make a plan about who we bring in, what happens. Also, we still have young players who can be able to come in just to assist the team. We can put in the bench, players like, if Bradley Cross is not available, at least go left back position. We still have Kabelon Kaizer. Remember that guy, that young player who played in Ali. We still have defensive midfielder, which is Tulani Mabaso. So things are not looking too bad, to the point that we are bad, but we definitely do have the backups. The problem is introducing those youngsters to a team with the level of Sundowns. They tend to make a lot of mistakes, because they might fear the team. As much as I've seen with Abu Mangoba Osmena, he took his time to be able to adjust, in terms of the team that we were playing up against, because he felt, okay, there's a lot of pressure. This team that we're playing up against, it's one of the best performing teams. So those are the certain things that we need to adjust in terms of our players mentally and physically. But so far, yeah, yeah, so far those are the updates that I have. If something happens, I will be here to let you know, guys. Unfortunately, that's all I had for you. Now, don't forget to watch the video of Kashina's I'll be back at the village. This is it. Peace.